showtime. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Broncos Buzz on Friday. Spence, bring us into the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Broncos Buzz on the MHRT Network. This is a show where we talk about the Broncos, but we talk about everything else in the sporting world, and we get his opinions, my opinions, your opinions in the chat. This is Broncos Buzz. Bill, tell us, how was your week this week?
It was pretty good. It was really good. Not quite as hot as it has been, but very much enjoyable. I didn't work Wednesday because we punched the greens. If anybody doesn't know about golf,
Aerated.
You aerated, yeah. They call it punching, whatever. Get out there and take your fist in it. No, they aerated the greens Monday, Tuesday. So Wednesday was pretty much a slow day, but I worked today, and I worked yesterday, and I work tomorrow. So it's all good, man. How about you? I know you're volleyball crazed, dude. Talked to you last night, and golly, man, I can't believe that you could play that many games, man. So obviously your week was fun.
No, my week was fun. It was the level of competition that we had last night. We had a lot of 20-somethings, 30-somethings, former professionals who were just out there pounding the ball. I know this one kid named Matt, won't say his last name, got leaps and bounds out of the sand and kept pounding the ball at me. And I dug him half the time. I know he got a little frustrated, Matt. If you're watching, sorry. You know, it happens. But I just love playing beach volleyball, love getting on there. The legs don't like me the next day where I have to recover. So thank you to the blue ice and getting a lot of walking in around the community here afterwards.
Hey, I got a problem with something. What's under your name right there?
Personal foul, beer shortage at Spencer's house.
What's up with that?
The replacement refs are calling bad penalties already.
Hopefully it's not a replacement wife.
No.
I don't think that would go over well.
No.
That would go over well. Oh my gosh. Speaking of replacement refs, that's gonna be the second topic. I really hate to bring this first topic. Very, very sad. Mm-hmm. On many fronts. And I don't mean to start the show off as a downer. Oh, before I get into that, real quick, Spence, you and I have both agreed that next Friday being Good Friday, we are not doing the show.
Yeah, this is what we like to do is to celebrate Good Friday with our family, with our friends, with our loved ones. And as much as I want to do the show, Bill and I have a rule: family first. So we'll miss you guys next week, but we'll definitely see you back here on the 10th for a new Broncos Buzz when we get ready to prepare for the draft. That will be about 2 weeks after that.
Right. So just wanted to throw that out there. We mentioned it here up front. We're going to also mention it towards the end of the show. So you guys will be fully informed that we will not be doing the show on Good Friday. We want each and every one of you to enjoy your family, enjoy Easter, and whatever you do on that weekend. We don't want to take that away from you. So,
not at all.
That being said, very sad note. I'm wearing the Colorado Avalanche hat, not because of anything other than support for the entire NHL on their very, very sad loss, particularly the Minnesota Wild. and the Minnesota sports media. But my heart goes out to the entire family because of what happened. Here it is. And after we do this, after we get our comments and thoughts out here, we're going to take a 10-second moment of silence in memory. Here we go. Minnesota Twin Cities sports media and the Minnesota Wild media personality Jessie Pierce was tragically killed along with her 3 children in a house fire. Last Saturday, she and her children, along with their dog, was found after the blaze was suppressed. This happened while they were sleeping at 5:26 a.m. How sad. How I can't even fathom. The Wild released a statement saying, and I quote, "Our hearts ache for those involved in this tragedy. We ask for the community to come together and support one another during this difficult time. Our hockey world is hurting. Rest in peace, Jesse. Children Hudson, Caden, and Avery." End quote. Spence, any comments?
Well, I mean, the husband unfortunately had just a few days earlier left town to go on a business trip, and the pain that he has to now live with is inconsolable. From according to several reports, it was just they don't know what started the fire, but it quickly spread and it quickly became, as several neighbors described it, a tornado of smoke that just filled the entire block, and it made things a little more difficult for the firemen to get to them. We'll know more later on, but it just, any loss of life like that is just tragic, and all the best for the husband who has to try to move on and try to be, take that first step every day, move forward.
I just can't imagine where you're going on a business trip and you come home and your whole family, your whole world, your whole life is just turned upside down. I can't even imagine. Spence, I know you're in agreement with me. Guys, we're going to hit our mute buttons. We're going to do a 10-second moment of silence for Jesse, Hudson, Caden, and Avery. We'll be back in 10 seconds. All right, guys. Thanks so much. It's hard to bring those kind of stories. It really is, but because it's, hockey's in full swing, they're getting close to the playoffs. Minnesota Wild team must just be devastated. Yeah, the entire hockey world is shocked. All right, let's move on. Main topic of tonight is replacement referees again. When was the last time we had replacement referees? Was that what?
2012, where we had the famous September 24th game between Green Bay at Seattle, the failed Mary or the inaccurate reception.
Inaccurate reception. Exactly. All right. Let's get to the chat real quick. We got a new person, CC Motion.
Hey, what's happening, CC?
Salute to Broncos. It's Broncos country, but it's okay. We'll
Broncos. Hey, you know what? When you're trying to type on your cell phone, it's tough.
It's okay. It's okay.
But thank you, CC.
Appreciate it.
Colorado College Motion, class of 1998. Salute to Broncos Nation. He got it right the second time.
Yeah, but the nation's still there.
Yeah.
Broncos guy. It's all good. Hey, it's all good, man.
Hey, all good.
We just appreciate you being in the chat. Really do. Thank you so much. All right. 2012, we had replacement referees
That's
that
being polite.
basically sucked. So let's put this in perspective. We have Bo Nix, who is coming off of a second season of leading the Broncos to the playoffs, which they hadn't had prior to him for 9 years.
And Bill froze.
Whoa. and home field advantage throughout. Let me check my thing here. Home field advantage throughout. So, with replacement referees, that could come into play because they're incompetent. That's why they're replacements. They're not legit. I'm not saying they're not good referees for high school. Pop Warner, maybe, something else, but not pro, not NFL, maybe Arena League, because, the whole field's like about that big, and how can you screw up there? But no, not in the NFL. Let's get to the topic. Spence, I want your thoughts. So, as well as those in the chat. Hang on, here we go. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
The NFL refs have broken off labor talks amid an impasse. Okay, they're trying to fleece the NFL is what they're trying to do. Here we go. This comes from ESPN report. The NFL Referee Association's agreement expires May 31st. I know we say, okay, well, that's a couple months away. Well, guess what? What comes right before May? The draft. What comes right after May? OTAs. The NFL is in full swing by then. And their contract expires May 31st. Hang on. This has caused the NFL players to already begin the process of hiring replacements in case there's a holdout in 2026 season. Spence, can we afford to have Bo Nix and the Broncos in prime situation to capture possibly a fourth Super Bowl with replacement referees screwing it all up?
Well, let's just say this. We're not at that point where we're talking replacement referees. Now, granted, this is a negotiation. This is a negotiation ploy. This is, okay, we're being bad actors right now in a contract discussion. Here is what some of the points that is being pushed on. The NFL is pushing for a system where officials' bonuses are tied to their performance. So some kind of performance-based pay.
Well, it should be, because a lot of times they screw up.
Right. Not based on their seniority of service. So it's met with resistance from the referees union.
Of course it is. Why? Because they know they suck.
Now, the other thing the league is seeking for is greater flexibility with the best performing officials to receive post-signing assignments and a practice squad of officials. The union is wary of these changes, fearing that they could reduce job security and remove the need for seniority. I see both sides. The NFL wants to have the flexibility and the accountability. The referees want to have stability. Somehow they'll come to a meeting point. So two of the bigger topics is the NFL is looking to extend probationary periods for the new officials from 3 to 4 years and to shorten the offseason or dead period for these officials. The union's really concerned that these changes could lead to a lack of in-season clinics and reduce the quality of officiating. So now with all those are the three major points. Now they're considering replacement referees if they cannot if a agreement cannot be reached before the start of the 2026 season. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not concerned yet. So as David Yonkin says, don't push the panic button yet. The panic button's not even on the table. These are negotiating ploys, but the NFL is aware of the last time they used replacement officials and the disastrous results, especially that Monday Night Football debacle where Seattle was given the victory when it was an obvious interception.
All right, so let me ask you this. If the referees are forthright and doing a great job, why would they push back at, well, we want to reward those who are doing a great job and not so much reward those who are not? Hey, if you're doing a great job, then you should be rewarded. But if you're not, see, I was in a union in the school district, and what I loved about the union is that they protect you, but they also protect those who don't do well.
Well,
and that's the problem. And here's what I see. So basically, what I'm trying to get across is, if these referees, are doing a great job, then they should be rewarded. But the ones who aren't, the union should not protect them. Just like I said that when I worked at the school, you don't protect the ones who aren't doing good. Or am I wrong?
No, I think you're right. But you're taking the approach that the NFL wants to have. They want to make sure they have the best of the best, and anybody who they bring on who doesn't meet the grade, they want to be able to quickly disperse with them.
Well, don't we think that as fans? Don't we want the
think
best?
that as fans? But now put yourself in the referees players union. They want stability, security, knowing they're going to have a job the entire season and not be taken out for making a few mistakes. That you've got to see both sides. I see both sides, but you got to remember, you got to do things for the best interest of the game itself. So if it comes down to it, both sides are going to have to give in a little bit here, a little bit there. I think they'll work it out, because memories of 2012 coming back again is not what NFL fans want. And I don't think sponsors will be paying top dollar for commercial slots on games that are being refereed by replacement refs.
Okay, so you're saying that the NFL is going to give in to these quote subpar officials, even though they're not doing a great job. Look at some of the horrible calls they made last year. Oh my gosh, man. I mean, it was pathetic. And yet they're getting rewarded because they're going to get a contract. See, and I understand where you're coming from. You're saying, well, a replacement referee is going to be any better. Well, of course not. But if those replacement referees perform better, shouldn't they replace the referees that are already there? I mean, it's a complicated thing. You're more into the managerial, more into the both sides of it than I am. I see it from a perspective of being a fan. I want the best. That's why I love baseball right now. They got the ABS, the automatic or automated ball and strike zone. I like that. And that's what I love about being correct. And, as a fan, I want the best. And I know that these referees are the best, quote, the best, and replacements aren't. But
you pay for what you get. I got faith that they'll find a middle ground. But right now, some of the union demands are a little ridiculous. But you got to remember this, Bill. If you put us in their position, you're the league office. You want to be able to control, have flexibility, be able to give bonuses to great referees, be able to oust out the bad referees. I'm looking at the referees and I'm like, my people need stability. They want to come to this job knowing that they're contractually going to have a job for the full year, no matter what happens to them. If they make a bad call here or there, they're not going to be kicked out for one bad call. I see both sides. There's a middle ground that comes in there. But as fans, I know what we want. We want the very best on the field, and the rotten ones, get rid of them. But you're dealing with a referees union who the union has to protect their owners, has to protect their referees. So I see both sides.
It's a very, very fine line. It really is a very, very tough road to haul because, like you said, the fans want the best, and you got to deal with the unions, just like you got to deal with the players union. Now you got to deal with the referees union. So I know it's very, very tough situation, but man, I just don't want to see replacement referees.
No, and I have faith that the NFL learned a very painful, financially painful, and valuable lesson of having replacement referees. So I think they'll get to an agreement. They'll get to a point. They'll find a middle ground sooner than later. But if this is one of our topics come late July, I'm going to be really concerned.
Mm-hmm. Paul Shatter says, "I'm still working, but thanks for the show." Absolutely.
Amen. Anytime, to that.
Says the refs hate Sean Payton. I know that. Do you agree?
Mm-hmm.
You do?
I hate's a strong word. I think there's
dislike.
I would go with disdain.
Don't approve.
How about disdain?
There you go. Now, speaking of the referees and how it could impact Bo Nix, how about this segue into the topic? Here we go. Bleacher Report's Brad Gagnon said that Bo Nix, Broncos quarterback, is at the top of the list of most underpaid players in the NFL. His $18.6 million is the NFL's best contract value for what the Broncos have gotten. I would have to agree. 2 playoffs in his 2 seasons and the AFC top team last season. Are the Broncos okay? Let me put it a different way. Is Bo Nix in the driver's seat to gain a monstrous contract when it's time to renegotiate?
Absolutely. I mean, because of the way the draft is set up, he was drafted 12th, so he was already slotted for a specific amount. 4 years guaranteed at $18.6 million with a team option of the 5th year. I mean, listen to this cap hit coming up this year of only $5.1 million, cap hit in 2027 for only $6 million. The cap hit after that will probably be about $7 million because it's a team option. After that, once we're looking at 29 and beyond, he's going to be busting the bank. Maybe.
Now, do you think? I mean, I'm being facetious. Okay, I'm not being honest. I'm being facetious, which means I'm kind of tongue in cheek. Do the Broncos keep him after 5 years?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter. So it doesn't matter what they pay him.
Their fiscal guys are already looking at a deal for. Here's the thing. It's the timing of the deal. When do you sign him to a big contract? Do you sign him during the rookie contract where you're getting the best value and you can bring in additional resources? Do you sign after the 2027 season where it's a club option 5th year and you avoid out that 5th year and sign him to a big deal? They're going to have fiscal decisions. From what I've researched, they're going to have some big fiscal decisions come 2029. But right now, for these next 2 years, Broncos, enjoy the Bo Nix show. If he can heal properly from his ankle reconstruction surgery.
Let me ask you this extremely hypothetical question.
Let's see.
Let's
beer.
just
Let's just say
Sean Payton retires before Bo Nix's contract is up, we have a different head coach, and Bo Nix could become a free agent. Does he leave?
Well, it depends on who they get as their head coach. I mean, if Bo Nix in 2026, if Bo Nix and their new offensive coordinator,
Davis Webb,
thank you, blend in together and form a great bond, then Davis Webb could move up to the head coaching aspect, which would secure Bo Nix for after his initial rookie contract. So there's a lot of if then statements.
I know. I just thought to throw that out there just to throw a wrench in everybody who's watching's kind of mindset.
Well, hey, anytime you can bring an Excel programming thing of an it then statement, I'm definitely into it. Gets my neurons going and my essential tremors really firing.
You know what? If we're gonna have replacement quarterbacks, we might as well have a replacement quarterback. I'm sorry. Never mind. Not a replacement quarterback.
Bill,
I did. Speaking of replacement quarterbacks,
excellent segue. Very nice.
Here we go. Former Broncos quarterback.
Oh, jeez.
Trevor Siemian has signed with the Atlanta Falcons. Terms or length of the contract were not made available. Trevor Siemian going to the Falcons where they have Michael Penix and I don't know. Tua. Oh, yeah, and Tua. So you got Tua, who was a bust in Miami. You got Michael Penix, who, had a cup of coffee in Minnesota. And now you got Trevor Siemian. Michael
Penix was drafted by the Atlanta Falcons with the, I think, 8th pick.
Then who was in Minnesota that they got rid of?
Sam Darnold.
Oh, yeah.
Who went to Seattle.
Yeah.
No,
never mind.
So essentially,
you got Michael Penix, who wasn't that good last year. You got Tua, who sucked in Miami.
Who has potential injury. Look, the Atlanta Falcons are stretching their resources. I mean, okay, you bring Tua in as an insurance policy. Now you bring in Trevor Siemian, and now you're signaling, we don't trust you, Michael Penix Jr. We've got two capable backups.
Whoa, you better go put them in parentheses. Capable?
Yeah, capable. That's the approach they're taking. So essentially this is a 3-man competition for the starting job. Now, granted, on paper, Penix is going to be 1, Tua 2, and Trevor Siemian 3. That's on paper, but it's going to be interesting to watch the pregame or watch the preseason competition between these guys, because I think all 3 of them are vying for the starting position. You got a new coaching staff. You got 2 new quarterbacks who are going to fight for their jobs. It is very interesting what's going on in Atlanta. And when a general manager brings in not one former starting quarterback, but 2, that's telling me you don't have faith in your draft pick of Michael Penix Jr. And it tells me also that Michael Penix Jr. is not doing any offseason work. If you're bringing in Tua, okay, insurance policy, but another quarterback who could vie for the job, this is going to be a great soap opera to watch.
Well, it's kind of like the Vikings. They brought in guy from Arizona. Come on, Bill, think.
Oh my God.
Guy from Arizona. Can't think of his name. Anyways, they brought that quarterback in, and that means they don't have faith in JJ McCarthy. But the most ridiculous thing that the Vikings ever did was get rid of Sam Darnold. That was so stupid.
Well, Sam Darnold didn't feel welcome after you drafted someone who they said was going to be their franchise quarterback.
Well, yeah, but you didn't expect him to start right away, did you? I didn't.
In the NFL, anything's possible.
Well, that's true.
Especially when you get Tyler Murray onto your team. Kyler Murray, not Tyler. Kyler Murray. Yeah, I
David
agree.
Young and said
David
two is
Young.
one hit away from a wheelchair.
Yeah, no, I honestly, he had. I did the medical research. You have 2 traumas to the head.
Oh, I'm
not
sorry, Tyler Murray. Tyler Murray is one in Minnesota.
Kyler Murray.
Yeah, Kyler Murray.
You have 2 traumas to the head, not necessarily concussions, traumas to the head within a 30-day period. That's permanent brain damage. It has been documented all over the place.
That's what my wife says I have.
Well, my wife thinks I have it too. That's why I
Oh.
drink beer, because that's our medicine.
It reduces the swelling in the head.
Well, if you have it in the right container. So,
guys, I hope you enjoy the show like we do.
All
we
right.
really do have a
Chewy, what's happening?
What is up?
Chewy, you gotta
Chewy,
stay for the entire show, because we've got a very interesting topic.
Towards the very end. Yes, we do.
End.
You definitely have to stick around. Definitely have to stick around, because we don't believe it. I know you will, but we certainly don't. Anyways, on the heels of the Trevor Siemian going to Atlanta, how about this shot across the NFL bow by a former Denver Bronco quarterback? Another former Denver Bronco quarterback.
Sense of entitlement.
Trevor Siemian was. And now this one. Come on. Really? This one's hard. This one's hard for me to even swallow. Here we go.
It's laughable.
And shut up, Madungus, if you're watching. I didn't mean it that way. Joe Flacco has called teams that didn't sign him this past offseason as dumb and stupid. Huh? Let me continue. Flacco has since re-signed with the Bengals, but his feelings about other teams was expressed. Flacco, excuse me, said, and I quote, "I feel I have unfinished business." Yeah, you do have unfinished business. It's called sucking even more. Anyways, continue. I'm sorry. Let me go back. He said, and I quote, "I feel I have unfinished business. I think teams are dumb and stupid for not having me be their guy." End quote. Their guy as a starting quarterback? Really? And you think you're still that good? Hey, Joe, you had one good year. You played in Denver. You didn't do all that well. I was at the game in Carson against the Chargers when you played against them and you didn't do well. Guess who did do well? The whole other team, the whole Broncos team, but not you. And you're saying that you're calling 31 other teams because you went back to the Bengals where they basically signed you for pennies on the dollar because you have unfinished business? Seriously. And you think that 31 other teams should have called and signed you to be their guy? Oh, yeah. Maybe their guy to be a water boy. Or maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Give me another 41-year-old. Yes, he did win a Super Bowl. We'll give him that credit. But name another 41-year-old you want to take over your franchise right now. No one.
I got somebody who's older than that wants to take over.
I know. I'm giving you a segue. Come on. I'm giving you the perfect set.
I know. I love it.
But this just shows how arrogant, cocky, and entitled Joe Flacco is. He got re-signed after saying that. He got re-signed in Cincinnati to be a backup, not to be the starter, not to be the franchise quarterback, to be a backup,
that
the
guy.
league minimum.
Yeah.
All right, Joe, just say thank you that you're still that you have a contract.
Say thank you.
31
thank
other
you so
general
much.
managers made a very wise decision not to offer you a contract. Super wise decision. The only team that would offer you a contract would probably be the Pittsburgh Steelers, because you wouldn't be the oldest quarterback on the team.
I know.
I mean, what a joke. I mean, yes, on a Thursday night, he came in and went to Baltimore and beat Baltimore. Now, granted, Baltimore had 5 turnovers, but yes, you won a few games with Cincinnati. But to lead a team to the playoffs at 41 with your history, I'm not risking my general manager job to sign you.
All right, let me ask you this question. I understand that these guys, Joe Montana, maybe not so much. Maybe they realize, but John Elway for sure, Tom Brady for sure, Peyton Manning to a certain degree, Joe Flacco, not putting Joe Flacco in those guys' category, but I'm talking about having that blood of playing organized football for their 99 or 95% of their life. It's in their blood. It's in their drive. It's in their passion. It's in what they love to do. Do you fault, taking away the fact that he made a ridiculous comment saying the other teams are dumb and stupid? Can you relate to the fact that when you really enjoy doing something, it's extremely hard to walk away?
Oh yeah, I'll give you an example. Even into my 40s and early 50s, I was playing high-level beach volleyball tournaments, sometimes 2-day volleyball tournaments, and I had to kind of walk away from those beach volleyball tournaments because I couldn't come back and play that second day. Also, there's a guy named Cooper Robinson who's playing over in Japan. He might be watching right now. Coop, what's happening? Who in 2024 got a perfect set, whizzed the ball right by my head, and I didn't even react. And a few of my friends were looking at me, and I was like, I think I'm done with tournaments after this. That these kids are whizzing these balls at high speed beyond right by my head, and I'm not reacting.
Well, maybe. Well, it's a good thing it didn't hit your head. Put it that way.
Actually, well, you never know. My wife might have been happy because I do need a good smack in the head every once in a while. So, Coop, if you're watching, next time you're here in LA, smack one off my head next time, and we'll straighten things out.
I think she would love doing that instead of him. Just saying. No, but yeah, it's got to be tough for that. I know John always said it was hard to walk away. I watched that retirement speech, and it was incredibly tough for him to walk away. He even said that he graduated from high school, he graduated from college, and now he's graduating from pro football. So yeah, it was extremely tough for John Elway to walk away. I have to imagine it's tough for anyone. I mean, excuse me, you play Pop Warner at a young age. You play maybe middle school if they have a little game or something. You play high school for sure. You play college. You play pro for 10 to 15 years. Yeah, it's got to be hard to walk away. Very hard. Speaking of hard to walk away.
Oh, no, he's not going to try to do it, is he? That's a segue.
Part owner. Hang on a second. David Youngkin just jumped the Trump. Brady's an absolute joke if he thinks he can come back. There you go.
There's a better segue.
Did you give him our notes?
No, I tried.
Wow.
I tried
to got ESP or something.
No, you know what? You held up all your notes, and I think he took a picture of it and quickly wrote it down. It's like, oh, da.
Got it. Owner of the Raiders.
Be one topic ahead of us.
Tom Brady has commissioned the NFL and Roger Goodell to allow him to come back and play at the tender age. 48. tender age of 40. Oh, look at the little guy.
Oh, he heard you. Do you see?
Look at the little guy. Hi,
you
buddy. Hi, buddy.
You need a cookie, right? You want cookie? No? You want food? Oh yeah, of course.
He wants kisses. He wants kisses. So, Tom Brady wants to come back and play in the NFL at the age of 48.
Huh?
What? Hang on. Why? Because he had a pickup game, a charitable pickup game with Gronkowski. And he goes, hey, I can still do this. I can still do this. Hold on. There's one little problem. The NFL has strict rules against an owner playing in the NFL. So, does Tom Brady get the NFL's tuck rule again and be able to come back? Or does the NFL say, nope, I don't care if you're Tom Brady. I don't care who you are. You are not playing in the NFL if you're an owner. Spence, what do you think?
I mean, Tom Brady, yes, he was in a pickup game, not against 20-year-olds who have twice this fast a speed. Tom Brady has everything to lose and really nothing to gain here. Yeah, he might be a little bit better than Joe Flacco right now, but really, are you going to...
Dude, you're better than Joe Flacco, man. If you could spike a ball like that, you're better than Joe.
My son is better than Joe Flacco. He can throw a fastball. But
that's good.
No, Tom Brady, I think this is all just talk. What owner or even general manager is going to put his job on the line for a 48-year-old?
The Raiders. The Raiders would.
Raiders.
Come on.
Well, no. Okay, the Raiders have so you tell me, are you going to put Mendoza out there or Tom Brady?
Tom Brady. Bring fans in out of the woodwork, dude.
I know he would. My wife's trying to get in on the commentary here.
Go ahead, she can.
You want to take over?
I just wasn't sure what Tom was trying to do.
Tom Brady's trying to come back and play another season.
Tell her to take an ear thing. Tell her to come in and take an earpiece.
Here, come on. Come here. You want?
Come on, let her be in it.
No, Bill wants to come in.
I welcome her.
We all welcome her, but she's getting her outfit on, making everything look good. All right, here.
Hi, Anna.
Hey, how are ya?
Good. How you doing, kiddo?
Good. I was trying to get in on this Tom Brady thing, but remember.
Go ahead. Give.
Remember Brett Favre? He just couldn't retire.
Exactly.
Remember? So yep. I think he's, he might be really missing it.
Spence, I think I have a new co-host. I think I have a new co-host. She's giving me good female perspective.
I don't think he's coming back, and I don't think he's good for being a commentator either. I mean,
all right, let me
go get on his boat, retire.
Yeah,
let me ask
you. Owner of the Raiders now.
He is?
Yeah, he partially owns a partial Raiders.
That puts a whole different spin on it.
So, Anna, let me ask you this, a female perspective. Would you like to see somebody like Tom Brady, if he could come back, would you like to see him come back to see what he can do? Or do you think that he would just get injured badly and maybe extremely serious?
I mean, I think he could still do something. I don't think he would get injured badly or, extremely get injured or anything. I think it would be like the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight.
Ooh. Good analogy.
Sometimes you just need to get on your speedboat and sail into the sunset, if you know what I mean. All right, here's Spence. Have a good night, you guys. Have a good show.
Thanks so much for your comments.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Say hi to Bill quickly.
Okay, we're out of here.
All right, go.
Dude, that was good. I like that.
I mean, for someone who ridicules me about sports, diddly sports, that was a good commentary.
That was a really good commentary. I like that. I like the female perspective because you get it from a different vantage point.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I mean, how many times I've talked to many women, like, over the years and stuff, and said, "What do you like about certain sports?" You know what they tell me? Oh, I like in baseball. Oh, I like the uniform because they're tight, or football because they're tight. You know, I like the tight butts, or whatever. You know,
Hey, that's what my wife sometimes saes that too.
That's what I'm saying. So, but then to get a perspective, a completely different perspective. That was pretty good. That was great. I loved it. That was. I'll give a clap to that. That was great.
But I understand the competitive juices that's flowing through Tom Brady right now, wanting to get back out there, wanting to be a part of it. But here's the honest question I would say to Tom Brady. What do you gain to your legacy by coming back at this age?
Nothing.
What can you gain? Nothing.
Nothing.
You have the most Super Bowls as a quarterback ever. You are part owner of a franchise.
Oh, I know what he could gain. I know exactly what he could gain.
A concussion.
Well, that too. But in his mind, he's probably thinking, I could come back and take a team to the playoffs. Maybe not Super Bowl, whatever, but take them to a winning season. Let's just say that. Winning season at the oldest age of any quarterback. Maybe that's what he's striving. Maybe that's what he wants to prove, is that I can still do this at the oldest age of any quarterback to ever play. No, no, Spence, I know you're looking up, but not the oldest age of a quarterback. The oldest age of a quarterback to take that team as a starting quarterback to the playoffs. Excuse me, to have a winning season.
That's why I was checking. I thought I was trying to remember how old Jim Otto was when he played for the Raiders.
But did they have a winning season?
That's what I was checking.
Ooh, if it's Jim Otto, the Raider fans are going to be happy. Just say we
Chewy might know this one. I can't stretch in.
What number did Jim Otto wear? Do you remember?
00 and 50.
There you go. Oh, he wore 00. He said he wore double. You know why he wore 00? I looked it up. Why did Jim Otto wear 00? Do you know why?
I really don't remember.
The beginning of his last name is O. The ending of his last name is O. So he decided to wear 00 to represent his last name. Is that crazy? That's pretty cool.
Oh, I guess Jim Otto wasn't in his 40s.
But isn't that pretty cool that he wore 00 because of the O?
His last name.
Yeah. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, I read that and I'm like, wow, that's pretty ingenious, man. Pretty ingenious.
In the end, look, any rational person would say to Tom Brady, you're coming back. What do you have to gain?
And what if the general manager?
Oh, I know.
What if the general manager said to him, if the general manager said, "What do you have to gain?" And what if he said to the general manager,
after my show,
I want to be the oldest player to play on a team with a winning record, or the possibility of having a winning record. Would you deny him?
Casa de la Chaos in full force right now.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So if you're a general manager and the general manager said to Tom Brady, why do you want to come back? And Brady said, because I want to try and be the oldest quarterback to ever be on a team as a starting quarterback and end up with a winning record. Would you deny that?
Yes, I would, because if I'm a general manager, I'm going to put my job on the line for his success at age 48. No. I may be in the start of a new 3-year contract as a general manager. I don't want to get fired because I brought on Tom Brady and the rest of the team left or didn't.
And he got killed
and he got hurt.
Second game.
Yeah. the risk reward factor, there's super high risk, barely any reward.
Okay. Speaking of high risk and zero reward, takes us into this week's jackass
Yes.
of the week. Here we go.
I wish they would come for him.
You suck, you jackass.
Uh-oh, how come it didn't play?
You suck, you jackass.
He deserves two of those.
Yeah, I know, but we'll do that on the end, coming out.
Yep.
Spence, you work a lot with the well, at least once a year with this particular sport. So here we go. For those of you who haven't heard as of yet, here it is. Tiger Woods has done it again. Cheated on his wife? Oh no, he ain't married.
Not married.
Cheat on the girlfriend? Well,
Oh,
maybe. We don't know.
He better not.
He better not. You know who his girlfriend is?
The
The
president of the
granddaughter
United States, granddaughter.
Of Donald Trump. Anyways, I continue. No, not on the golf course has he done it again. He hasn't won another major. He hasn't even won a tournament lately. What he has done, he's done it again. But with a vehicle. Just after 2 p.m. Eastern time in Florida today, Woods was involved in a rollover crash. Per Adam Schefter, Woods was arrested and charged with DUI. Now, let me continue. There's a lot of people think DUI, that's alcohol. Not necessarily. Let me continue.
No, driving under the influence.
Property damage and refusal to submit a urine sample. Whoa, wait a minute. You're refusing? What are you guilty of, Mr. Woods? Hang on.
What are you hiding?
Yeah. Per Martin County Sheriff's in Florida, this is the second time he has had issues driving. Remember 2021 in Palisades? He crashed his car after a tournament at high speed. Oh, by the way, this was high speeds. Spencer's going to get into all the details. Let me continue. One other thing. The alcohol breathalyzer came back negative. However, he refused a urine sample, which tells me something else is going on. Spence, give us all the details.
So essentially this morning at our time here on the West Coast, around 10:30 a.m. in Florida, on a private street, on a small street, 2 lanes, one going each way, there was a truck carrying a sprayer to do car washes with, a sprayer trailer, slowing down to go into a property, and Tiger Woods in his car was speeding up and catching up to this truck. He made an effort to get over to the side, knowing that Tiger would fly around him. So Tiger was at a high rate of speed. They wouldn't tell you what the number was, but all they said, it was a high rate of speed in a 30-mile-per-hour zone. So Tiger came and clipped the back trailer portion of the sprayer and lost control, flipped over, and skidded a sizable distance after the crash. Sizable in helping to determine how fast he was going. They probably can do all those calculations. It's easy physics and easy math. But when Tiger Woods got out of the car, the passenger or the driver's side was on the ground. The passenger side was up. It did not flip over. It just flipped onto his side. He crawled out through the passenger side. He was not injured, not treated. He was okay. The driver in the truck, he was okay. The sheriffs were called in because they have more experience doing sobriety tests. Did a sobriety test and found him to be under some influence. Tiger then did a breathalyzer test. He blew out a 0.0, but they did other tests to see if he was cognitive or if he was not under the influence, and he failed them all. They took him to jail. He's right now in jail for the next 2 hours. He asked to be in jail for 8 hours. They did another breathalyzer test, 0.0. Then they wanted to do a urine test. He declined that. Because he declined it, he's now charged with a misdemeanor. So essentially this, Bill, you were saying this is the second one. This is the fourth driving incident he's had. In 2009, there was that ever famous incident with his now ex-wife involving a golf club. There was a 2017 DUI in Florida.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
In 2021, here in Rancho Palos Verdes, you go down a long street. It's a 2-lane. He was going 80 miles per hour coming from who knows what and lost control and went tumbling and flipping over. Look, Tiger Woods should have, and the DUI he's arrested for right now, that will be his second DUI in the state of Florida. He's going to be losing his driver's license. He is not going to be this is a sense of entitlement and arrogance. The level I tell you about. Speeding in a neighborhood. Mm-hmm. I've got, in my neighborhood here, we've got people who speed around. People call them out. They call them out on Facebook or anything like that. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I talk to them and it's like, come on, and we've got kids. And they're like, But this is this sense of entitlement and sense that, hey, I can do whatever I want because I am who I am and I have all God's money and I can do whatever I want. It's going to nip him in the bud big time this time. Now, are we ever going to get to the bottom of what he had in his system? Probably not. Well, there'll be some rumors about prescription drugs he's on, but Tiger, let someone else drive from now on. And just be an ambassador for the sport of golf. And I mean, how many surgery? He's coming off back and Achilles surgery. The body can't take too much more of this. And your back gets jeered around in that type of crash. I'm glad he's okay. I'm glad no one else was hurt. I'm glad no people, other cars were involved in the accident. He's just got property damage that he inflicted on a few properties. So, jackass of the week, king of it.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. My nephew, Bobby brought up, I don't agree with this, but he says, do you think that maybe he's acting recklessly because there's suicidal tendencies?
No, I don't think he's suicidal at all. I just think he has a possible, now I'm only speculating, possible substance abuse problem, whether it's pain medications or anything to help deal with.
Does pain medication cause you to be under the influence to the point of like alcohol would?
Yes.
Really?
If you take too many of them.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So, and who knows? He might have supposedly he was involved in a charity event before this, or he was over at his girlfriend's house.
Yep.
Who knows if he took some medication before the event, after the event, how many more pills he took.
I know what you're saying. You're saying like some of the medication says if you take this, it impairs your driving.
Don't operate a motor vehicle.
Got it. Like not Motrin, but I have some arthritis medication that I take, and it's
called beer.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Thank you. No, but they say that there's certain things down there that says don't operate mode. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's funny. We read that, but it doesn't. For me, right now, it just didn't generate that. Maybe that's what was going on. But he should know that. Don't you think he should know that?
Yeah, he should. But you want to know something? When you get to this level of Tiger Woods, you think even though all these accidents, everything,
I was just going to say he's
invincible.
had multiple accidents. Don't you think if at one point in time you're like, wait a minute, I've done this 2 or 3 times. It's probably not a good idea.
Yeah, and also in that accident that they had here in Rancho Palos Verdes when he was flying down the hillside going 80 plus, they never could conclude if he was on any kind of pills or any kind of alcohol. There was never a formal conclusion.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Let's just say this. Tiger Woods needs to go into some kind of therapy for substance abuse.
He needs to go away.
No,
Just go away.
No, he needs to learn to become an ambassador for the sport, marketing the sport, helping to run the sport instead of trying to be the man of the sport still.
Yeah, I know. I just I lost all respect for him when he did what he did against his wife, and I just lost all respect. But that's on a person. That's on a personal thing. That's on a belief, a faith belief, and all that. Anyways, okay. Jack Kenneth says, "Bill Spence, salute my friends. What is up?" Oh, my watch is going dead. Hang on a second. Sorry, guys. It's live TV. That's what happens. Jack Kenneth says, "Cheers." I said, "Cheers, my friend. What is up?" And then Big E is in the chat, says, "How y'all doing tonight?" We're doing great, my friend. We're doing fantastic. We just got 3 more topics to go. If you missed anything in the show, you can always go back and watch it from the beginning when we are concluded, and you want to watch it from the beginning. That's fantastic. Great topics that we've had. Some a hard one to bring at the very beginning, but yeah, go back and watch it for sure, and hopefully you'll enjoy every bit of the show. Like we love bringing it. We absolutely love bringing the show each and every week. That being said, we're not here next Friday. Next Friday is Good Friday. Spence and I are not doing the show next Friday to allow each and every one of you who do watch the show to be with your family, your friends, or whatever you're doing on Good Friday right prior to Easter. So we will not be doing the show next Friday, but we will be back here 2 weeks after today. All right. Who said what? Oh, Bella says, "I can't hear you. I got 2 cups plugged in. I got 2 cups plugged in my ears." I don't know what that means. 2 cups. 2 cups of what? Anyways, all right. I can't hear you. I can't hear you, Spence. Are you plugged in? Nope. Oh, Patrick Waz said that. I can't hear you, Spence. What happened, dude? Where'd you go? He bailed out is where he went. So I don't want to do the next topic until he comes on. So anyways, just hope each and every one of you has a wonderful, fantastic weekend coming up. It's a nice Friday nice Friday here in Southern California. Whoa. What the heck happened there? Nice Friday here in Southern California. It's about 92 degrees when I came on the air. Right now, it is a lovely, what's the temperature here? It is, what is the temperature? 80 degrees. So it's quite nice. All right, Spence is back.
Bingo, bango, bongo.
I can't hear you. Yes, I can. Just kidding.
No, you can't. I'm not sure what happened. I guess one of my wires got unplugged when the wife came and started getting angry again.
Hey, whenever your wife comes in, she always disrupts your wires. Always. Just saying, dude. Most wives do. I'm just saying. Most wives disrupt the wire. You're like, I got the, huh? Oh, speaking of disrupting wire, are you ready for this? Before we get in the last three topics. So my wife came to me yesterday and she said, babe, it's spring. I went, uh-oh. She said, yeah, it's spring cleaning time. I'm like, okay, well, what do you have in mind? Well, you know the patio outside? Underneath the patio, it's really dirty. Our patio cover goes 18 feet out from the house. The entire length of the house.
Okay.
And she wants me to take. I just bought a brand new brush and a brand new thing to scrub high ceilings with from Amazon. You can use that. But babe, you realize if I dip it in, she goes, you could just dip it in the bucket, wring it out, and then put it overhead. I hope I have an umbrella because freaking water. I'm like, how's that going to freaking work? I told her, I said, babe, water's going to drip on. You know what she told me? Well, then do it when it's hot outside.
But
Yes,
bum
dear.
bum.
So I said, yes, dear.
Hey,
No problem.
the two words you say once you get married, not I do, yes, dear.
Mm-hmm. Well, you say I do because you have to say I do before you say yes, dear.
I say yes, boss.
Exactly. No, it's all good. I don't mind doing it. I mean, I did it last year when it was nice and warm out and it's no big deal. I get my bathing suit and put on, light shirt stuff. It's no big deal. But my first thought was, really? Okay. All right. Now, speaking of moisture, could be in the form of snow.
Oh,
or
hello.
rain. The Minnesota Vikings and the state of Minnesota have officially submitted a bid to host the 2028 NFL draft in partnership with US Bank Stadium. Spence, do you agree with Minnesota wanting to host the NFL draft in 2028? I say, why not?
Yeah,
It's a dome. It's going to be covered. Why not?
Yeah, why not? And it's late April, so snow and freezing cold weather may not be a factor. And besides, the NFL is making a hard goal attempt to make sure that each team eventually gets to hold a draft night party. So
Well, Denver hasn't had one.
yet.
Well, true.
No, hey, the ownership will get there one day, but
They
they're
could
not.
they could do it in Ball Arena. Well, maybe it doesn't hold that much. Maybe not.
That you got it. Nah, it would have to be in the convention center downtown Denver.
Downtown Los Denver.
I'm sorry.
That's all good, dude. I'm just giving you a hard time, man. Giving you a hard time.
Well,
It's all good.
Big E Broncos giving a hard time. Which is of right one you can't tell them apart.
Which is of right one. You can't tell them apart.
No.
Witches brew.
Ah, that's it. Witch's brew.
Witches brew. Of the right one or the wrong one, you can't tell them apart. Just saying. Am I in the right one for the Broncos or do I need to go to another one?
Oh, Big E Bronco.
Big E Bronco. Come on, man.
Nice.
Come on, Big E Bronco. We talk all different types of sports, whatever is prevalent. And when the Broncos aren't really doing anything right now besides sitting on their hands, well, we come up with other topics. That's why, oh, by the way, that's why there was no mainly Broncos. There was no 5280. There was no Wild Wild West. But there is Broncos buzz. Because we talk about more than one sport and more than one team.
Now, if we have to talk Broncos, I think we have to talk about the Nights of Championships.
Oh, we do? We have to talk about the Night of Championships? Okie dokie. So here it is.
Up.
Hang on. Biggie wants to clarify. You're not understanding me. I guess I'm not saying right. Am I in the right group for the Bronco people, or is this the Raiders, or is this the Chargers, or what? Or do I need to go to the one above it?
You're in the right group, and
we have not talked Chargers at all. And we will talk Raiders, though. The last topic is going to involve the Raiders.
And yes, I do. I have it on here. It's 73-69 with 2 minutes, 25 seconds left. And the Duke guy just went up for a layup and got stuffed. So, yeah, Big E Bronco got it on.
Biggie Bronco, have you guys already talked about Marvin Mims saying he thinks he's getting traded? No, because I did not see that prior to the show. Did you, Spence?
I saw it, but it's coming from Marvin Mims' camp right now.
He's not going to get traded.
He's not getting traded. Now, unless someone wants to give us a first-round draft pick and ridiculous other options, anybody is tradable. But
well,
Mims
look at Max Crosby. They're still talking about trading him.
Yeah.
Still talking about it. All right. Now, because of popular demand for Broncos topic, which we had earlier, but we'll do it again. Not this topic, but other one. Here we go. Omaha Productions, owned by Peyton Manning, announced that at 8 p.m. Hey guys, seriously.
Omaha.
That's what I said.
No, you gotta say it right. Omaha.
Omaha. This is for anybody in the greater Colorado area that wants to be a participant in this particular celebration. It's going to be open to the public. It will happen. Here it is. Owned by Omaha Productions, owned by Peyton Manning, announced that at 8 p.m. April 22nd at Denver's Paramount Theater. Do you know where that is, Spence?
Vaguely. I honestly don't remember.
Okay. There will be a Night of Champions celebration of the 10th anniversary of the Broncos Super Bowl win on February 7th, 2016. It will be open to the public.
Yes.
They will discuss that epic season hosted by Tracy Wolfson, as well as taking questions and comments regarding those players that participated in that particular or were in that particular season. It's going to have Hall of Fame people there. I mean, really, it's going to have Peyton Manning Hall of Fame. It's going to have maybe not Hall of Fame as well, but it's going to have who else was there? I can't think of the player. Oh, Von Miller's going to be there.
Von Miller. That's
it's Derek Wolfe. The guy who played on the Cowboys and came over.
DeMarcus Ware.
DeMarcus Ware is going to be there. It's gonna be. I wish I could go to that, dude. I have no idea what the tickets are. I have no idea whether it's gonna be standing room only. But I'm just thinking, my goodness, to be in the presence of these guys, and you know that after it's well and done, they may have an autograph signing or a picture where you can take a picture with them. How cool would that be?
I mean,
even if you can't, real quick, even if you can't take a picture with them, just being there, the energy, the adrenaline, the hair rising on your back just from the excitement. Oh my gosh, I would love to be there. Absolutely love to be there.
I would love to go there and talk with everybody, especially Peyton Manning. But the one person I would want to talk to is Von Miller, and want to ask him, do you want back on the Broncos?
Absolutely.
And what would you be willing to do to be a part of this resurgence of the champion Bronco legacy? I would want to get him on the record saying, I will do anything. I will take the league minimum to play for the Broncos. I want to be a Bronco. But yeah, Big E Broncos got some interesting comments.
First off, he starts out by saying, anybody want a bowl of cereal? Because I'm getting ready to eat some. Then he follows up by saying, have you ever eaten dry honey bunches of oats with some Mountain Dew? I don't know, but I bet my Dungus has.
Yep. I was going to say, do you have any Fruity Pebbles, Big E? Or maybe...
Speaking of Fruity Pebbles, did you ever watch the Flintstones?
Oh, many a times.
Have your kids ever watched Flintstones?
No, they have not.
You haven't
bam,
put it on,
bam, bam.
You haven't put it on there for them?
I don't think so. My wife, maybe. I don't know.
How about Brady Bunch?
No. I don't
Leave it to Beaver?
No, we're getting too old.
No, for you, I mean. I watch those all the time. It's good. Hey, it's good, wholesome stuff. It's not like the stuff that's on TV now where it's just...
Dude, do you know my life? Do you think I have time to watch TV? This is the only time I have watching TV. Got the St. John's Duke game.
It's watching me. It's watching me. That's messed up, dude. That's pretty messed up. Biggie says, think about this lineup, guys. You put Bryant at tight end, I guess, a Titan.
Yep.
Marvin Mims at running back. You got three wideouts with Corbin Sutton, Troy Franklin, and Jalen Waddles. That will put a defense on its heels. Agreed?
Absolutely. Absolutely. But does Mims want to go through the pounding he's going to take of being a running back? And I don't think he has the build to be a running back.
Why are we both yawning, dude?
I'm so beat from playing so much. And I had a conference call at midnight that I had to attend to from midnight till 1. So didn't get enough sleep last night.
Hey. No, never mind. I'm not going to go there.
No, Big E Bronco. That's interesting. No. I thought Harvey was bigger than Mims. So, all right. Maybe he does have the ability.
Yeah, maybe. All right. For all those Raider fans, we've come down to the last topic.
Oh, this will be interesting.
Spence and I don't agree on this. And I'm imagining that most Bronco fans won't agree on this. But just in case you guys want the entire list, I'm going to pull it up right now. But before we do that, before we get into the last topic, just want to say once again, guys, we will not be here next Friday.
Yep.
It is Good Friday, and we will reserve that day for you, your family, your friends, your faith, whatever you do on Good Friday, as well as leading up to Easter Sunday. We do honor that, and we will not be here next Friday, but we will be here on April 10th, 2 weeks from today. All right. Let's see. That's what you call, let's see. Ari says 59, 200-pound Marvin Mims, 5'11", 200-pound. That's what you call a NASCAR package. Oh, maybe that was something different. I don't know.
No. I thought Harvey was bigger than Mims, and he's saying Harvey's 5'9", 200 pounds. Marvin's 5'11", 200 pounds. But I think Harvey's got more of the running back build than Marvin Mims does.
Because he's shorter.
Yeah. So
So
but
he's
you want to know, Biggie Bronco, you bring up a good point and a good idea, and maybe Mims will learn how to be more versatile on offense as well as be proficient as he is on special teams. So it's a good idea.
I agree. All right. How many people put a whole lot of faith, trust, honesty? No, we do that in our show. I ain't talking about our show because we're all of that. But how much of you out there put that same type of thought into Yahoo Sports? Just asking. Why am I just asking? Wait till you hear this. Power rankings per Yahoo Sports as they assess the offseason acquisitions and upcoming draft. Here are the rankings for the AFC West per Yahoo Sports. You guys ain't gonna believe this. I'm gonna start from the bottom up.
All right.
Here we go. Number 26 out of 32. LA Chargers.
What?
Number 20 out of 32. Kansas City Chiefs.
I see it.
Number 4 out of the top 10. And number 1 out of the top 5. Only 2 teams left, Spence. Who do you think it is? Who's number 4? Who's number 1?
Broncos have to be number 1, and the Raiders, I don't know how they're number 4, but that's what I would assume if that's what the numbers are.
Look at my fingers.
Okay.
Flip it.
What? The Raiders were number 1? No way.
Yahoo Sports has the Raiders ranked number 1 in power ranking because of keeping Max Crosby and getting additions to the defense, as well as the draft pick of not Mariota. What's his name?
Mendoza.
Mendoza. Rick Miller, you said a mouthful. BS. Abbreviated, of course. Yeah, absolutely 100%. 100% BS. But that's what Yahoo Sports is saying. Broncos number 4, do you agree with that?
Well, if the Raiders are number 1, no.
Okay, well, let me give you the list of the top. Let me give you the list of the top 10. All right.
Okay, let's hear it.
Obviously, we already know who Yahoo picked number 1. Number 2, LA Rams.
Rational, reasonable.
3 Titans.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Huh?
We already know 4 they gave them the Broncos. Number 5, the Carolina Panthers.
Huh? 5th power ranking.
Yeah. I'm not kidding. Look at it. I'm not kidding. Number 6. You're going to love this one. New York Giants.
Oh, I almost thought you said New York Jets.
Oh, no.
New York Giants, I way too high, but the thing with the New York Giants is they have great potential. They just need to figure it out.
Rich Miller, you're killing me, man. He started just laughing. Yeah, right. Yeah, sure, whatever.
Uh-huh.
I know Madunga's power rankings don't even matter anymore. Look at last year. I get it. I'm just saying this is what Yahoo Sports put out prior to the draft and because of what was done in the offseason. We're just going down the list. I continue. Number 7, 49ers.
No.
Number 8, Commanders.
Next.
Number 9, Cowboys.
No.
10, Cincinnati Bengals. Oh, with Joe Flacco.
Cincinnati Bengals. Anybody remember them having the worst defense in history? And they're ranked 10th. Their offense might be ranked 10th. Their defense is ranked 3,000.
Yep. Steelers 11.
With a 43-year-old quarterback.
How about this one? AFC champion. Patriots 12.
East Coast bias.
Ooh. Dakota Miller says, laughing at the Niners, they would dog whop this Broncos team.
I don't think so.
Wow. He's calling us out, Spence. Number 13 is the Browns.
Really?
Just saying.
Yeah, right.
Number 14, the Lions.
Reasonable. I would say
Buffalo-
reasonable.
Buffalo Bills 15.
No. Buffalo's better than that.
The Saints with Trevor Siemian, number 16.
Trevor Simeon's not on the Saints anymore. Didn't we have a topic where Trevor Simeon was signed by the Atlanta Falcons?
Oh, yeah, same division, whatever. Okay. Bears, number 7. Bears, number 17. I know, I just crashed a bird, whatever. Listen to this one. The Super Bowl champion Seahawks, 18?
Okay, I think we've come to the point where these guys were probably going, okay, we're going to get so much attention by creating this list.
Hey, where's I was going to say, where's Rudy? I just tell him, hey, Rudy, did you do this? You put the pipe down. So before we get into anything else more crazy than that, how about we end up with number 20, the Chiefs, number 26, the Chargers, and how about this one? Who do you think is number 32?
Got to be the Jets.
Jets are 28.
There's 4 teams worse than the Jets.
Take a guess. I'll tell you it's an NFC.
Atlanta Falcons.
West of the Mississippi.
Arizona Cardinals.
Northern.
Rams, 49ers, Seattle.
Want me to show you?
Tell me. Yeah.
You almost got it when you said the Falcons. It was 31. But no, Minnesota Vikings 32. And I have to say that's because of J.J. McCarthy. Don't you agree?
I think there's a lot of dissension going on in Minnesota right now. So they have no direction with what they're on. But in the end, this is a power ranking right after free agency. So who did best with free agent? It should be which team did the best in free agency? The Raiders, they made some big signings. Yeah, that's probably why they gave them a power ranking of 1. the Chargers not doing much. Okay, if that's what we're basing this on, but
it's all based on draft, not draft, but
free agency,
free
signing.
agency, and people that they kept, and draft picks coming up.
Why do I get the feeling that someone over at Yahoo Sports is like, hey, let's just create this ridiculous list and we'll get all these views and all these hits and all these
maybe
thumbs up and get all this attention, especially on that Bronco Buzz show?
Hey, maybe, but guess what? If they're watching our show, there you go.
Yeah.
You know, Rudy.
By the way, Rudy, we were just talking about you.
I was saying if Rudy was in the chat, I'll tell him put the pipe down. We were talking about the well, go back and watch it. Just go back and watch watch the whole show, but watch the last part where we talked about you, because that's why you came on. You must have heard. Bill, you done lost me. I don't even know what you're talking about. Biggie, come on, man. Seriously, you don't even know what I'm talking.
I think that's us reaching the 1 hour and 30-minute mark.
I guess so. Okay, guys, ladies and gentlemen, football fans everywhere, this is a wrap. We are done for this Friday night. Spence, before we close it out, go ahead and run down all those people in the chat that have participated. Thank you so much, each and every one of you, for being here every Friday, supporting us, hitting the thumbs up button, the like button, the subscribe button. We could not do it without you guys. Spence, read it down, please.
Hey, amen. We'll start with CC Motion, 1998. Salute to the Broncos. Thank you very much for being part of the show. My nephew, Dylan, who kept texting, wanting me to say it. So, Dylan, I'll say it. Floppy Seal. I still don't know what
Floppy Seal.
Floppy Seal. Paul Schaefer, Shader. Paul Shader, thank you so much. You think the refs hate Sean Payton? A little strong, but I don't think there's much of a light there. Ballo, 415. Thank you so much for being part of the show. He's a Joe Sakic fan. Chewy, thank you for popping in. Appreciate you. The Raiders are #1 power ranking in free agency. Okay, I'll give you that one because they spent a ton of money. So, Jack Kenna, good to see you part of the show tonight. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well. Big E Bronco, thank you for your post and all your comments. I know you went in so many directions. I still love my Cinnamon Toast Crunch, my Raisin Bran, and my Fruity Pebbles. Don't put down the pipe. Pass it around. All right, here we go. Here, I'll pass the drink around.
That's for you, Rudy. That's for you from Big E.
Welder Spence, thank you so much for checking in. Yep, we saw the end of the Duke St. John's game. Duke, unfortunately, won 80-75 and move on. Rich Miller, thank you for calling BS on the Raiders being ranked #1. We all agree with that. Madungus, thank you for checking in and giving Bill a hard time. It's always part of the show, so thank you so much. Dakota Miller, thank you so much for chiming in. His 49ers, he thinks are going to have a good season. You got to go through the Rams and the Seahawks, but hopefully we'll see you guys in the playoffs. Rudy Torres, thank you for popping in. Better late than never. Appreciate you and appreciate everybody for being a part of the show tonight. Thank you so much for coming and spending time with us here on Broncos Buzz. Bill, take us out.
Guys, like I said, we will not be here next Friday. Is Good Friday. We want you to spend it with your family, your friends, your church, whatever you may be doing for Easter. We will be back here 2 weeks from tonight, April 10th. Till then, guys, have a fantastic weekend. Enjoy the week coming up. We will talk to you in 2 weeks. Till then, guys, we'll talk to you then. Have a fantastic weekend. Bye-bye.
Fast lane when I pass in the street. Fast lane when I pass in the street. Bag of money in the passenger seat. Tempo's been asking for me on the road from the west to the east. Way up, I might never come down, cause the coast's racking up the flight miles.